last leaf. As the last few days of October slipped by, Emma found herself wandering through the woods behind her house, the cool air wrapping around her like a soft blanket. She had always loved autumn, the crisp rustling of leaves beneath her boots, the vibrant reds, oranges, and yellows painting the world in a warm glow. But this year, something felt different. It wasn't just the beauty of the season. There was a sense of quietness, of endings, in the air. Her grandmother had always told her stories about the magic of the autumn leaves. Each leaf falls with a story. She'd say, her voice soft but filled with wonder. When the last leaf falls, the season changes and the world prepares for the quiet of winter. But remember, there is beauty in that quiet. It teaches us patience, hope, and renewal. Emma smiled to herself, recalling those words as she picked her way along the trail. The trees were beginning to lose their leaves, and the once full branches now reached skyward like skeletal hands. A gust of wind swept through, sending a flurry of gold and red swirling around her. She paused, watching as one particularly bright leaf drifted slowly from its branch. It twirled gracefully in the air before landing gently on the path before her. It was the last leaf on the tree. Emma knelt and picked it up, its surface still soft and vibrant, its edges tinged with the fading light of the day. She felt a strange connection to it, as if the leaf understood the changes she had been feeling in her own life. Her grandmother had passed away earlier that year, and was passing of time. Emma had struggled to find her way through grief. Autumn, with its inevitable decay, mirrored her heart's own sense of loss. But the leaf, still beautiful in its final moments, seemed to whisper to her, "Even in endings, there is beauty. Even in quiet, there is growth." Emma stood, her heart lighter than it had been in months, and pressed the leaf into her journal. "There's still magic in the endings," she thought, as she turned to head back home. "And perhaps, with time, new beginnings will come too." As she walked back toward the warmth of her home, evening sky stretched out above her in hues of pink and purple, the last whispers of autumn's splendor. The leaf she carried was a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful things were found not in the fullness of life, but in its quietest, most fleeting moments. The season may have been changing, but Emma was ready for whatever came next.